see Park Elementary School as it looks today. Tomorrow it's scheduled to be demolished. You can see a lot of the windows have been taken out already. Looking across, there's a van in which they're storing the equipment from the classrooms. Here's a new tree that our neighbor across the street gave us. It's a red maple. Unfortunately, we planted it on the city property, so we have to get permission to allow the tree to stay there. I think they might be afraid it's going to move the sidewalk. Of course, looking at the sidewalk doesn't seem like it mattered that much. This was our miracle tree. I pruned it so severely that it didn't come into blossom, and so we're not going to have the barrels and barrels of messy crab apples that we had last fall. Watering is going on. You can see to the side of the house is white lilac, and to the back there's some deep purple lilacs, light purple, and then white. This part of the house we're planning to paint. Taken down the old mailbox and sort of shrub that was in front of the house. Need to put a new roof on the house. Over there, Tina has planted the garden with the help of Sarah and Sana. Got corn and peas and tomatoes. And some flowers are planted in there too. Sarah looking for irises. All that are left. Must have dug up hundreds of them. You can see the lilacs from a different viewpoint side of the house. Here's a crabapple tree I really murdered when I pruned it. My neighbor says that we probably should just pull it out. They're all the way to the other corner of our lot with our neighbor's house. See, there's just a little bit of snow still left at the tops of the mountains. There's the house from the side. The original entrance to the house was on the north side, just to the right, the viewer's right of that chimney. And you can see someone has escaped from the bathtub. She's already in her pajamas for the night. Hi, Sana. Stay right there. Don't come into the water. She's been in the water twice today. Loves the outdoors. How are you, Sana? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you happy? I think she is a happy girl. Here's our little raspberry patch under the chestnut tree. You can see some columbine and some tulips. The peonies are coming out. Still some lilacs. Here's this great chestnut tree, all in bloom. This area, as I was saying, this area under the trees is like an outdoor room. We have the huge chestnut tree and the two towering black walnut trees that completely shade the southern side of the house and create this garden-like atmosphere. See, look up. These trees are so tall, they just cover that part of the house. And then there are these two little English walnut trees. We got about 20 walnuts out of them last year. And you can see the peonies. There's some white ones. And then the other end where the irises are, there's some you see the red peonies over there. Of course here, as in Arkansas, they call them peonies. Along the side, the bleeding heart and the lily of the valley. Had a lot of tulips here. Tina just planted some petunias. lilac that was severely pruned. Here's our Chrissy cat that we've had for 5 years, longer than any of the kids. You can see the poppies just getting ready to come out. Here's the garden. We made the rows wide enough so that we can use our tiller and go in between the rows, and very wide on the ends where there is a lot of field bindweed, which they call morning glory down here. Looks like we're just growing the rocks. We watered a lot yesterday. Sana's in the car seat in the car. See the damage to the car. Hi, Sana. Are you getting... Hello. Are you going bye-bye? No. Sana will be 2 years old next Sunday, June 6th. Yes, you have a toy you're playing with, huh? Whoops. I'll get it for you. This is definitely a before picture of our little orchard area where we have 2 apple trees, 2 pear trees, 2 plum trees, and 2 apricot trees. This is the south side of the chicken house. This whole pile of old lumber, which I found scattered all over the place, it's going to be carted off. We've got scrap metal to cart off. We're going to close this area and just have it for fruit trees and berries and such, things that don't get the same kind of watering as the lawn or the garden. Here on the floor, as well as up on the shelf in the chicken house, is one 30 by 30 foot classroom floor of maple tongue and groove flooring, which we removed from the school.
Here they are, the Exploring Park School. Move out, get off my leg, come on. Machine, Sarah. It's all right, Sana.
Pull it off the road. You ought to cut it.
See how this pushes forward? When you push that button, that's tilted on. a good cameraman? Good.
Look at there, look at there.
Wow, what a
Stop,
sight.
Look there, look there, look there. Oh, hi.
I'm just gonna be down there with my kids.
Okay.
And look at that.
Alright, thanks.
You lost your little room.
What do you think about this, Ariel?
You lost your little room.
Here's the top part of the school. Unfortunately, I didn't get the roof